welcome back to Baking with Donna. Week 3, week 4 is it? I don't know, the weeks are going by so quick. Can't believe it. Anyway, this week we're going to be making some cookies. And we will need our, that, you know what that's called, I don't know. My mind's gone blank. A recipe, that's what it's called, guys. In my head today. Right, so we'll need our recipe. And we'll need some butter, some flour, some sugar and some vanilla extract. Okay, we'll also need scales and a bowl and a baking tray with some baking paper, and then I've got some little extras that we're going to put on, which I'll show you in a bit. Okay, so first thing, what are we going to do? Crack on? Right, oh, no, I'm only joking. Wash our hands. Okay, guys? So, away we go. If you want to sing the song, you can sing the song. If you don't, then just wash away and make sure they're all nice and clean. Remember? Yeah? Your thumbs and in your fingers. Yeah? Backs of your hands. Got a little bit of music in the background today. I don't know if you can hear it. Got all excited the other day because I bought myself a new Alexa. So you can stop now because I said his name. So if you want any music playing, just shout, Alexa, play whatever, yeah? What do you want me to play? Oh, she's talking back to me now. She's giving me a bit of cheek. Right. So that's all our hands nice and washed. I'm going to dry now. Oh dear me, what's that? Come on. We'll leave it anyway. Right, so firstly we are going to mix together our butter and sugar. So we need 125 grams of butter. Okay. Hope you're all doing well and doing these baking challenges and making plenty for your mums and your dads and your brothers and your sisters. Right. So I have 125 grams of butter. I'm going to put into my bowl, okay? And then next we need the same in sugar, okay? So some caster sugar, and again 125 grams, okay? And into our bowl it goes. And then we're going to get a wooden spoon, okay? And we're just going to mix it together, okay? Until it goes, until you don't see any sugar. Alright. I don't know if you've noticed, guys, but Donna's not wearing an apron today because my apron's become a little bit old and fraying. So I don't know if you all watched my art challenge yesterday, but there's a competition for you to all design a new apron logo for me. And what I'm going to do is the winner I'm going to get printed onto a logo. So when you log into these online bakings, you'll be able to see me wearing my apron with your logo on. So I hope you're going to design me a good logo, and hopefully you might see it on me in a couple of weeks' time. Right, guys. So there's our butter and our sugar all mixed, so it's nice and creamy. Okay. Oh, Donna, what have you done? On my ingredients, I forgot to add an egg. But in my method, I've said, add an egg. Duh. So we need an egg. So 1 egg. So now we're going to put our egg into our mixture and the vanilla extract. So we're going to need a big tablespoon. Okay. So a big one. And we're just going to fill the spoon, whoop, and pop that in as well. Doesn't matter if we make a mess, it's all about making a mess when we're baking. And then we're just going to mix that in so it's nice and, oh, it goes a little bit gooey and a little bit runny. So get all your muscles into it and give it a good mix. So now we've got a bit of a runny mixture, okay? And then next, I'm going to add our last ingredient, which is our flour. And this time we need 250 grams. So that's double what we put in before of the sugar and the butter. So we have our flour, okay, and we're going to mix it in. So I would just do it a bit at a time, so maybe add about a quarter of it. And just mix it round, because sometimes if you put it all in and you try and mix it all comes back up in your face. And you get flour everywhere. Well, that's okay if you're going to clean it up. Right, so put a bit in and it's getting a little bit thicker. Okay, so I'm going to add some more. Well, I've added it all. Like I say, as long as we're careful. Okay, and you'll just see it coming a little bit thicker. Yeah, we just need to get it all in, all mixed in, so we don't see any of the flour. So again, get those muscles working. Hope you're doing it all and not your mums and dads. Right. So now, we can always finish the end of it off with our hands. A bit like when we did bread last week and we kneaded it. Yeah, we can like bind it all together. Just squidge it all together so we make sure we've got everything off the sides. Yeah, so it's like a big clump. It'll be a bit sticky, don't worry. Alright. So I'm just going to give my hands a quick wash. And then we can move on to the next step. Right. So now what we're going to do is we're going to put some baking paper onto our baking tray. So I'm just going to put it to the size. Okay, I'm just going to place it on. Just like that, okay? Right, and then all we're going to do is we're just going to get little rounds of dough. So take bits off. Okay, just a little handful, probably about that size. Okay, I'm just going to roll it round and just flatten it a little bit so it's not too flat, so it's about like that. And then we're just going to place that onto our baking tray. Okay, and then we're just going to keep doing that, but make sure you have them about an inch apart. Yeah, I'll show you in a moment. Maybe on mine I'm going to put about 6 on, I think, for now. Okay, so just so they're not so close together because they will spread. Okay. So again, just make sure if your hands get a bit sticky, you can always put a little bit of flour on your hands, yeah, so they don't stick as much. So just a little balls and then flatten into little pancakes. Okay. And last one. Right. So mine look like that. Okay. Now before I put mine in, I'm going to try something different. I haven't done this before, so whether it works or not, I don't know. But I'm going to get a few little bits of chocolate and fruit and sprinkles, and I'm just going to pop mine just into the cookies on the top. I'll show you in a second, guys, okay? So I've used some chocolate chunks, and I'm going to use some white chocolate buttons. I haven't been out and bought these specifically, it's just what I've had in the cupboards, guys, okay? If you don't have anything, you can use whatever you've got lying around that you think, oh, that might be nice in cookies. Yeah, have a go, just use it. You can't, it won't go wrong. Right, and then I've had some little mini Rolos, so I've put a few Rolos in. And then I've got some cranberries as well, some dried cranberries, so a bit of fruit. Someone might like a fruit one. Okay. I'm going to do 2 cranberry ones actually. And then the last one, I'm just going to put a few sprinkles on it. And we're just going to see how they bake. If we don't try things, we don't know, do we? So there, guys, so that's mine. I just pop them onto the top, okay? And all I'm going to do now is I'm going to pop these into the oven. So sorry, I should have said at the beginning, we're going to preheat our oven on gas mark 4, about 180 degrees. And we're going to put them in the oven for about 10 minutes, okay? So if we time 10 minutes, just take a look at them. If they're golden brown and they feel a little bit soft to touch, then they should be ready. But let mums and dads help you. Don't be touching the oven because it's hot, okay? And they should help you with the timing. So set a timer, 10 minutes, check them. If they need a little bit longer, then that's absolutely fine, okay? And I'll see you back here in a bit when they're all ready. Bye. Right, it's been about, I checked my cookies after about 10 minutes and they weren't quite done. So I left them in between another 5 and 10 minutes. And I've just taken them out of the oven now. And careful because the tray's hot. And here they are. So we have some cranberry ones, white chocolate, which have gone a bit brown, some Rolos, which all caramel have come out of, some chocolate chip and some sprinkles. Okay, so they're nice and brown on the top, and if we can pick one up, they're nice and brown underneath as well. So we can put them on a cooling tray, and once they're cooled, you can enjoy them. If you don't have any bits to put on the top and you don't want to put them in to go in the oven, then you can wait till they come out, wait till they're cool, and you can melt some chocolate or do some icing sugar and spread that over and just put some bits on top of there, or you can just leave them plain. It's entirely up to you. They're your cookies. Okay, so that's it from this week, guys. Next week we are going to be doing donuts, so we are going to need flour, an egg, I've remembered this time, sugar, butter, yeast and some water. So I hope to see you all then. And if any of you have any requests that we can ask Alexa to play, if you want to have a little boogie while we're baking, then pop them onto the site or email me them and we'll ask Alexa to play your songs next week. Okay guys, take care, see you soon. Well guys, I've just finished my washing up from baking those cookies and I've been busy in the kitchen. So now I am sitting down with a nice cup of tea and one of these scrummy cookies. Delicious. Get yourself a cup of tea, get yourself one of your cookies and let's sit and relax. Take care, bye guys.